Hey, Sarah, this is Jeff Burrows. I want to just make sure you're clear on these scatter plots and the multiple regression. So I'm going to walk you through. I'm going to walk you through both here because this is a very key technique in any real discipline that involves this management science and decision science type stuff. And it's very easy to understand once you understand the basics in Excel. And I think the Excel piece here is what's giving you the hard time. So this is the data tab here, and remember the first two questions. One says for the counties that Bush won, we want to run or we want a scatter plot with Gore as the independent variable and Bush as the dependent variable. So I'll just highlight the data here, and then once you have it highlighted, let's see, insert scatter plot. And there you go. And then what we want here, if I just right click and add a trend line, all we want is the linear, and it's already chosen for you. And then we want to display the regression equation. There's your regression equation, and there's the R squared. So that is the Bush scatter plot. That's all you need. And then for the Gore, we'll do the same thing. So at this point, the Bush data becomes the independent variable, and the Gore is the dependent. So again, just highlight it, and then we'll insert another scatter plot. There's the Gore data. Right click on any data point, add trend line, and then the same as before, you get the linear selected, and you display the regression equation, and then the R squared value. So then when you get to problem 3, let's see, problem 3. I'm trying to remember, let's see, which counties did I ask for here? Case update, here we go. Yeah, Brevard County. So if you go back to the Bush counties that he won and you look for Brevard County, let's see, where is it? So here, look at these two data points here. Here are the actual votes. The 114 number is the actual votes won by Bush. So to answer question 3, we're going to take the Bush model, which is right here, and then you'll input 97,161 for X. Those are the votes won by Gore. And then once you compute that, Y equals 1.17 times 97,161 plus that value, excuse me, that'll give you the estimated number of votes for Bush. And then you can take this number, the 114 number, and then subtract it from what you get here. And then you will have that difference is the residual. So you can just do that computation very simply. And then let's see, for the multiple regression, we're going to run 2 models here. In each case, Buchanan will be the dependent variable, and Gore and Bush are the independent variables. So let me run you through those very quickly. So let's go to the data tab, go over here to data analysis. And let's see, let's get the regression template. Okay. And so we always input the Y data or the dependent variable first. So it's the Buchanan votes. We're trying to predict Buchanan based on, let's see, this is for the counties won by Bush. Let's see, the data has labels, output range. Let's see, I'll just put it up here. So let's put it over here. And then hit OK. And then this is the data that we're looking for. This is the model for the counties won by Bush. So to answer 4 and 5, I wanted a model for the counties won by Bush and a model for the counties won by Gore. So here's the model here. First thing you're looking at here is going to be the adjusted R squared value. It's adjusted because you're doing multiple regression here. So the model, here's your intercept. This is the coefficient for Gore. This is the coefficient for Bush. And then so it's this number times x1 plus this number times x2. Obviously including the intercept, and then you can, very similar to what we did in problem 3, you can run the estimated values. And then for Gore, very same thing, data analysis regression. Here we will see. Here we want the Buchanan votes, and then I'll go down here and get the Bush and Gore votes. I still have labels. Let's see. I'll put these results right underneath here. And the very same thing. So you can see this model not quite as good, just simply looking at the adjusted R-squared value. But again, here's your intercept, and that is the coefficient of X1, coefficient of the Bush values, and here is the coefficient of the Gore values. So when we talk about multiple regression, this is what we're looking for, and there is no scatter plot to go along with this, because this would, essentially, if you were graphing, this would be in 3 dimensions, since you've got a dependent variable and 2 independent variables. So that's something we're not going to do. We're not going to do it very well graphically. So there is no scatter plot. The only scatter plots we want are these two, and hopefully the little intro I gave makes it clear on how to get these. Excuse me, and then you can go ahead and use these. Actually, the only one you're using is going to be the Bush model to answer question 3. So these answer question 1 and question 2. This model answers question 3. Again, the input here for X is the votes won by Gore in Brevard County. And then you can handle 4 and 5 with these 2 models. But if you need any help, let me know. And again, I don't want to make a big deal out of this, obviously. I just want to make sure that you're not getting hung up with the Excel work. And that's typically where people do get hung up. So I hope this helps. If it doesn't, send me a note or give me a call, and we can walk through this and make sure that you're all squared away and get you on to the Q theory stuff that we're working on this week. So I hope this helps, and if necessary, give me a call. Thanks.